that's the case, I'm gonna have to get some food at some point.
I got ramen coming soon.
All right.
Tacos!
Okay, this might not.
It says epilogue.
Yeah, it does. You're right. But this is gonna get heavy. I can feel it.
I don't quite know what to say. I am truly shocked to see the storyteller again, live and well.
In my courtroom!
This was unexpected by me too, as I did not plan to appear before you all again. I was convinced that you would all see the last of me at the parade.
But this is the trial for your murder! And you are alive! So why are we here?
Yeah, see? No one was killed, so let's call this whole thing off and never have witch trials again.
Okay, she does have a point though. Yeah, you know what? She does have a point.
I actually fucking agree!
Maya, take it easy. We're still in court, remember? But what's the point of this? The storyteller wasn't killed.
Yeah, exactly!
Espella would never do anything to harm her dad.
Oh no. Lane is like, actually, I believe she would be very interested in patricide.
If only
Hey,
it
yo.
was as simple as that to end this trial.
How is it not? How is it?
However,
He's
it is not
the
this way.
victim, and then he's alive.
But,
must be-
Professor!
Search your memory and you will know the reason why. The crime Miss Cantabella is accused of is not just murder.
Ugh.
The purpose of this witch court is to sentence the witches for what they are. Isn't that right, Mr. Storyteller?
Yep,
Boo,
that's
that is the law of the land.
that's the first thing that they worry about before the murders.
Yeah.
I fully intend to expose the true identity of Bezella. I think we know who it is, dude. And this would not be possible without you, Mr. Storyteller, on the witness stand.
Uh-oh.
I see. And so, you assumed the role of an inquisitor just to lure me here.
Be that as it may, the Inquisition still maintains that Spella Cantabella is the great witch Bezella.
Dad!
It's been a long time, Miss Emma. 4 years, in fact.
Oh my god.
You must have experienced many hardships, living among the townsfolk. This daughter of mine never fits in with the others, no matter how hard she tries.
No, it wasn't quite like that. There were people who supported me. Aunt Patty was very kind, and the customers that came to our bakery were nice to me.
I'm happy to hear that. I've wanted to watch over you ever since you left for the town. But in the end, I failed to do so. I had no idea of what was happening to you. I am very sorry, Espera.
Oh, Dad, you don't need to apologize to me for anything. It's me that owes you an apology. I was trying to hurt you.
It was all my fault, not yours. There's no reason for you to blame yourself.
Dad, I'm happy we got to talk.
Espera,
Albeit certain circumstances, me being on fire for one. You were so busy writing everyone's stories that we stopped talking to each other.
Would we maybe have this
Before-
conversation when I'm not being held over an open flame, please?
Before, it was different. You used to have time for me.
please forgive me. Why did it have to come to this?
Mr. Storyteller, it's time to put everything in order now. The townsfolk and your daughter deserve to know the truth.
I like this music.
That's pretty good. The truth about yourself and the story.
It has Anna Grande in it. It makes me feel good.
Yes, I suppose it is time I told you the truth.
Oh, it makes me want to play Grande so bad.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Storyteller.
let us begin. In this trial, I shall be judged.
I got goosies. Understood. A witness shall testify.
People on Brinthia who have gathered in this court, I will now tell you the true story. Many of you will certainly find it hard to believe and difficult to accept. Nevertheless, I ask you to please lend me an ear and listen with open minds. Espella, my dear daughter, I ask you to do the same too.
You know we be pressing everything, right?
Oh, fuck that.
Hell yeah.
The more plot coming in. Let's go.
Although you know me as the storyteller, I have one more identity. I am the president of Librarium Inc.
Fuck
Fuck,
what?
it's umbrella bullshit!
What is this fucking shit?
Oh my god!
He did say he would, you know, some people might find it hard to believe, but you're just gonna have to accept it.
Complete.
It's all... We're in aperture science! Are you fucking...
I'm making a note here. Huge success.
Complete global saturation.
This whole town is one of Librarium's research facilities.
Ice cream! Ice cream, no!
This is not a magical place that we just got knocked out and dragged here. I called this like 20 minutes ago.
Archcreed, I love you. I know it actually is your bedtime, but fuck, bro. That's... Have a good one, Archcreed.
I just said this, like, oh, this isn't, if this isn't, like, magical, then this is just some fucking, like, I don't know, some other part of the country that someone that got drugged and
I
dragged
just
to.
can't anymore.
Listen.
I was joking!
Listen.
This was a joke!
When life gives you lemons, get mad. Make life take the lemons back. Damn
Wait,
it.
but
I
does
don't
that
want your damn lemons.
Wait, does that mean canonically Ace Attorney and
Can't keep up with this lady.
Layton exist in the same world?
Archcreed,
magic.
Archcreed, I know it's your bedtime.
I
But
would
good night,
absolutely
buddy.
leave with you, Creed, Archcreed, if I fucking could. This is some bullshit!
This is his usual bedtime, but you know.
This is literally just, this is just Truman Show, bro. It's just
Family,
Truman
I
Show.
found
When's the moment where Truman, like,
Night,
like
Archcreed,
starts
love you.
noticing the weirdness of the town?
Oh my god.
This land is rich in a very special substance. Which
Drugs.
affects everyone who lives here.
It's just
I called
everyone's...
it too, it's also Silent Hill. Fucking...
It's, yeah, I said this is drugs! That's what they wear the fucking gas mask, because everyone's high as
This
shit!
substance enables the manipulation of people's minds. And that is what Librarium is researching.
Okay.
This experiment began 10 years ago. The townsfolk all became test subjects.
They've
This is
been like,
fucked up.
they've been like this
Bro,
for
this
10
is-
years?
This is really,
This is
like,
Fucked
this is
up.
way
the
more
most fucked up thing that could have possibly happened.
this is like way more evil than I thought it was gonna go. This is like
Wow.
This is like straight up evil, real world shit. Not just like, haha, my plan was to.
Yeah,
I don't
no, the
fuck.
court is unsurprisingly silent.
Is this just the judge? Was he roped in this too? Is this just the actual
Yeah.
judge?
Oh my
No,
god,
I
is
think
it Pappy J, Judge?
Is it just actually
No,
Pappy
no, it's
J?
not.
That'd
it's
be
not
funny.
Pappy J. It's not Pappy
This
J.
is this is literally just like it's a Fallout sheltered thing. Like
Oh my god, it is just a vault. It is just a vault tech experiment.
it's just a
You're
fucking
so-
Vault Tech experiment.
You're so right. Isn't it? Wait, there actually was an experiment that this, like, they just pumped drugs through the air system and made people go fucking crazy. That was.
There was
actually-
another one where they hooked them up to computers and it was literally the Matrix and they lived in a fucking virtual world like this. It's
Oh,
just
Yeah, that was in the 3 where you find your
Yes.
dad.
I freed Liam Neeson from the device.
yeah. I don't understand. What does it all mean? I don't quite understand what I've just heard.
My entire life is a lie.
I do not blame you. I suppose all the townsfolk are just as
Dude,
confused.
you need to go to like jail.
Labyrinthia is an artificial town created entirely by me. But, of course, as artificial as it may be, is the reality of those that live here.
Bro, go to jail.
For the past 10 years, I have been bringing the illusion to life by writing the story.
I am lost for words.
There's no way this doesn't end with him getting his head chopped off by
It
these
feels
people.
as if my whole world has been turned on his head.
Like,
Yeah, like,
realistic-
why are you even sitting in the judge's seat anymore? Like, what the
like
fuck?
realistically, someone should just approach the storyteller and start stabbing him in the throat.
Yeah, like, that's what would actually happen.
Cause what the fuck?
Your Honor, it is certainly not an easy matter to grasp this new situation at once. Regardless, I suggest we hear more of what the witness has to say. Yeah, Blaze knew it. It was Tranquility Lane, fucking... Yes, I agree. Let's continue. The defense may begin the interrogation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What the fuck, dude?
We press in everything.
Just the I am the president of Labyrinth Inc. What the?
Perfect face. Yeah, bro, I understand.
That was the most powerful statement in this whole entire fucking thing here.
It's the most powerful statement I've heard in any fucking Ace Attorney game. Period. What the fuck?
This is too much. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, same. Librarium Inc. That's a name I've heard before.
Oh, really? So,
It's a global pharmaceutical company with headquarters
dude, I get my
in
head
India.
medication from that place. That shit works really good.
If my memory serves me right, it was founded by Arthur Cantabella.
Mmm.
Indeed, that is my true name.
Were you familiar with that, Mr. Wright?
I want to emphasize something before we go on. He did this to his daughter. Let that sink in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
no.
fucked.
Yep.
Sure, yeah, I've, heard of Labyrinth Inc., of course.
You don't live in England, you're fine.
Librarium Inc. is known for developing completely harmless anesthetic about 20 years ago.
Fuck Big Pharma.
It is now widely used in hospitals all around the world.
Well, they might want to second guess that after this.
The company is also working on various other plant-derived sedatives, revolutionizing medicine.
They also make cold killer eggs.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your vast knowledge, Mr. Layton.
What the fuck?
That's irrelevant. That fact is just based on the real world we're from, not Labyrinthia.
It is.
The real world, Mr. Wright? Then what would you call the world we are in now? Do you think of this as a fantasy?
Bro,
No,
I've seen
that's
shit.
not quite what I meant.
Bro, you don't even know.
Mr. Wright, I do not mean to be so rude as to presume I know what thoughts are running through your head. However, Labyrinthia is certainly not a place within a book or in the past. Labyrinthia is part of the world we know.
But does that mean you guys are canonically in the same world? Because doesn't
What?
Case,
But how could a town like this exist in the real world?
Do you think it's impossible? Why would that be?
Wait,
Yeah,
doesn't
like
Lay-
actually, why would she
Wait, what-
just told
doesn't-
you it's a fucking
Wait.
lab?
Doesn't Lane take place in like the 20s though?
No.
No.
No,
No, it's
it's a-
contemporary.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I just based off the fact that how he dressed and how.
Yeah, no,
Luke
it's just
is dressed.
contemporary.
No, they dress that way because they're English. All the English dressed like that.
Oh, I just assumed it was taking place in like
Nah,
early
man, they got
1900s and
cars.
shit.
They got cars.
Well, 1900s had cars.
They
Are you
have
saying that
more
everyone would
modern
know
cars
about an
now.
unusual town like this if it existed?
It's something like that. Anyway, it would be on a map at least.
No, I'm afraid that cannot be said.
Huh?
I paid the government.
I paid them to shut the fuck up. We're on an island right now.
This is actually Squid Game.
Wait a minute, Sky!
What?
I thought we were done playing Danganronpa 2. What happened?
I'm gonna vomit blood.
This town is not marked on any map. It does not officially exist.
What do you mean?
I mean what I fucking
I got
said.
it in an auction from a former owner known as Jeffrey Epstein. It's
Oh
now
no!
mine.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
I hate you.
It's in there.
The answer is quite simple.
Okay.
This whole town is a research facility?
Yes, the whole area is a private property of Librarian Inc.
God, fuck, what?
So they own all this land then.
I gotta admit, this is a really good twist.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty wild.
That is why Labyrinthia is not marked on any map, and people from the outside cannot enter. We have taken measures to ensure that this town is not noticed by local residents.
And you know what the fucking catch-all is to make it more convincing? Is that we have Maya, a character from a universe and a game franchise, which canonically does have forms of what one would consider magic.
Well,
So you,
yeah, if
for
if
good-
and if you don't know the Phoenix side, you have Layton with Luke and him talking to animals.
yeah. So there is a basis for believing that the magic in either of these universes could be real.
Right.
And then they just slug you in the face with this.
I hate that they played both the fan bases.
That's actually so fucking big-brained.
What
It's
measures
so
are you
big-
talking about? I fucking hate
Consider
it.
the fact that magic is supposed to exist in this town. Perhaps special mechanisms that were used to create magic also serve to conceal Labyrinthia. There are limits to what magic the Shades are capable of producing on their own, after all.
That is the case indeed.
You're beat.
The magic in this town has been made feasible owing to the latest technology. Damn it.
Technology? Technology? The tricks? I cannot believe this! However, there is one question. There is no industry in Labyrinthia. How do you obtain necessary commodities?
Very observant, aren't you? All commodities are regularly shipped in by sea.
I was joking, dude. I didn't think it was actually an island.
A young man once made his way here on a freighter and took Isabella out of town.
That was Carmine Accidente, a friend of mine.
I see. But is something on this scale really possible?
As you might suspect, it would be beyond the power of Librarian Inc. to keep a facility this size a secret for so long.
Oh my god, if Accidenti didn't have a fucking concussion, we would have known all about this shit before now.
Shame he's dead, like, actually.
Is he like super dead? I thought he was...
Labyrinthia is a project co-founded by the British government.
What the fuck are you talking
Oh my...
No!
It's a government project, but what would be their stake in this?
I can think of a few reasons. I can think of a few reasons. If you can, you know, twist the minds of your people,
We
we
can't.
don't want that kind of flexibility in their
Princess
government.
Diana died a natural death. It's all because
Stop!
of my beliefs.
Stop! His beliefs.
By the way,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is a research facility? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Ah, yes. That was careless of me. Naturally, you wouldn't know what it means. How should I explain? This whole town is my creation.
Ah, that's what it was about. In other words, it's all your story. That makes it all clear. I think I understand now.
Swing and a miss, Your Honor.
Getting back to the topic. There is an important reason why we have chosen to build such a facility here.
Fucking British government, dude. A special substance. What does it actually do?
What do you fucking think it does, boyo?
This area has been isolated since ancient times, developing its own unique culture.
There are underground ruins on the verge of the town. We found writings there, presumably left by the natives of this land.
Oh, they're gonna show the fucking thing because
Yeah,
that's why it's just going. Yeah.
Ramen acquired. What'd I miss?
A bell that was supposed to be there was missing.
His lab is funded by the British government. That's all you missed.
Fucking what?
It's a government psyop.
Fuck.
Somebody in chat mentioned this makes MK Ultra look tame by comparison.
It actually
this-
does.
This is so fucked.
Legitimately does.
This is like so unbelievably fucked.
You know why?
Fucked, but
Because
I'm
MK
down.
Ultra was like a set of like subjects, and this is an entire fucking town.
It's
They
a
had to kidnap people
functioning.
for this.
It's a functioning clock of people.
Huh.
So you've seen the rumors.
It's
I
human
suspected you would find them.
Mhm.
And perhaps you have also noticed that everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition.
They love the fucking Renaissance.
Is that why the alchemist gave him all that shit?
Oh!
A peculiar condition, you say? I can't just sit here quietly like a patient old man when you're saying such things.
Oh. Oh, okay, so that's definitive. The alchemist definitely did take his own life. Like, he's actually dead.
What
There's
kind
no-
of condition is it?
You have every right to know. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon the sound of a certain metal being struck.
What?
That's very specific. What?
The bell?
They're
Is it
oh,
Why? What?
metal. What kind of metal?
Pure silver.
What would make you go unconscious from hearing Okay.
Brain. You can manipulate people to have reactions to certain things and sounds.
It's like that one experiment that guy did with his dog, where every time he rung a bell, the dog was hungry.
Right, yeah, but he's proposing that it's like a natural condition that these people suffer.
That they implemented, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And so there is not a single object made of silver in Labyrinthia.
Oh! Oh! I get it.
Now that I think of it, that's true. Just imagine what a disaster a fancy dinner would be if everyone fainted whenever they use silver cutlery.
This condition is an integral part of magic.
How so?
All inhabitants of Eldritch Woods carry small silver bells.
Oh, I see.
I see now.
Oh! They
To make
rang the bell to knock people out.
When they were killed, air quotes.
That's why they were able to to manipulate Layton and shit.
Wait, if all I heard was a bell, why do I have a concussion?
So their concept of time.
Gets fucked.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
The shades ring the bells when they need to create the illusion of magic.
They press the pause button on your mental escape.
Everyone present falls unconscious, and the shades set to their work.
I bet those gas masks also double as
Oh,
earmuffs.
look at where that shade's hand was. So that's the secret of the time-stealing magic Darklaw told us about. Now that they mention it.
I need to remember. Hold on.
Bill and
Yeah.
Jig are working on it.
Oh! Kira had a small bell with her when we saw her back at the marketplace.
Oh my god.
We have been researching this condition at Liberium Inc. And finally, we discovered its cause. It was the groundwater.
Oh, so you didn't manipulate it? It was just there? From the people? And it's what they've been drinking?
They put something in the water.
Wait, no, remember the bell thing. There was a bell at the bottom.
Yeah, the big bell, the bell of ruin. or
So if
whatever.
they drink the water from the bell area, that's
Which
kind
is
of
where all of the water is sourced.
that's weird.
So it's the water that comes from where the bell is because the bell is made of pure silver and it's on it.
Water causes it?
The groundwater contains a unique substance found in soil in this area.
This is so.
So if you drink that water, you get this silver allergy thing?
The sound of the bell wouldn't do anything, though, in that case, but alright.
But of course we've been drinking it. It's impossible to live without water.
Oh, that's fucked.
Of course. That's why everyone who lives here has that condition.
That's why you're all fucked.
Get pranked,
But wait a minute. What? Why don't you import water from, like, wherever the other places are?
That would be too expensive.
Also too late. Hey, by the time we discovered it, everybody was already infected. Nothing we could be. Nothing, literally nothing could have been done.
Also, it's
So we
pretty
might as well just say
funny.
fuck it.
You needn't worry. This condition is harmless. Especially as silver is unknown to the townsfolk.
Something's still not quite right, though. If the sound of silver bells makes people pass out, why don't the shades pass out too?
Earmuffs.
Although the effect of the substance in the groundwater is powerful, it doesn't last long. The condition will vanish after a day or so without drinking that water.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's convenient.
They make their own orange juice out there.
That substance's effects are limited to humans. It can also affect plants to a great extent.
Oh, that's
Plants.
problematic.
Plants are affected by it.
That's a problem.
Our research was focused on the plants rather than humans.
This is
Oh my god, Flittery Umbrella.
Except, not really, because you kept all these people in the dark.
The problem is that in order for plants to live, they need a bunch of, carbon dioxide. I guess they
Need to
didn't feel
fart.
like bringing a bunch of things in, so like. Oh my god, this
Also-
is so fucked.
Alright.
That sounds really scary. Just what is this about?
The substance enters the groundwater, affecting organisms that consume it.
People who drink it daily acquire that odd condition. They fall unconscious upon hearing the sound of silver metal.
Hey, Phantom, where's the noise?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I should have that ready.
You know, that makes the
Yes.
coins you've been collecting funnier because I like the idea now of a bunch
Nothing.
of guys just laying coins around everywhere to find.
Oh my god, you were eating all the Layton coins to protect the people, Phantom. You did a great service to the nation.
You were helping us!
Jesus Christ. I hate it.
Yes. Although the substance in the groundwater also has tremendous effect on plants.
Wait, you know what? No. We need to rewrite this now. Okay, so it was never Layton eating the coins. There was a shade behind him at all times he's eating the coins for him.
Oh, I hate it here. I need out.
Yes!
Let me the fuck out.
Wildflowers in the area contain a certain poison.
Upon my beard! Poison!
This poison doesn't harm the body, has effect of manipulating the mind.
Now this is where the people come in. So it brainwashes people.
Yes, thank you.
I've been writing this story for 10 years.
The title of the story is Historia Labyrinthia.
You know how hard it is to write an entire backstory for a nation that doesn't exist? Very fucking
The
hard.
ink I used to write it was made from those plants.
Oh!
Oh, someone subbed to my fucking YouTube.
You gotta change that.
I forget. Sorry.
What if
Oh,
I pinged a
Nick, do you
message?
remember how funny the ink smelled? Oh yeah, didn't they mention that? Like a hint somewhere? Forgot about that.
That was the gas released when the ink evaporates. And that's where the trick is.
What?
What?
Those that inhale the gas become extremely susceptible to suggestion.
That's why he writes and throws it all over the fucking realm.
It literally is the neuralizer.
You mean brainwashing?
Yes, thank you.
They will believe anything they are told, or anything they read, however strange or unrealistic.
Yeah, I wonder why the government is bankrolling this.
For lols.
Yeah.
It will be imprinted to their minds as the truth.
So that was the true purpose of the parades.
Mm-hmm. He would just throw all that shit out there that had the ink on it. That's so fucked, dude. Look at him, little happy man.
Pages of the story, written in that special ink that would regularly distributed among the townspeople.
He's taking a big whiff of that one, though. That guy.
Yeah, he is.
It was done so that everyone would be in a state of hypnosis.
This is fucked up.
Indeed. Thanks to our research, people believed that Queen Elizabeth is alive. She's been dead for 50 years.
I mean, she is dead now.
We only just decided to let everybody know that she died now.
Damn it.
We have very advanced animatronics.
Ugh!
The creation of a fully controlled town with the average signature subject to long-term hypnosis.
I'm sorry, the idea of a robotic Queen Elizabeth got me.
She just animated the fucking Rankin Bass.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
No, I was thinking more like those fucking like animatronics from like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my god.
I'm picturing them
I hate it here.
Like,
Let me out! Let me out!
That was one of the topics of our research.
Then the story that's written in the Historia Labyrinthia.
Little bull.
We could call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, realized through the shade's work and the hypnotic effect of the ink vapors.
I presume everybody who...
Is that how it was all this time?
I feel so bad for the judge, dude.
bad
Labralum
for
used
a number.
hypnosis to control all these people.
I feel bad for a number of people.
I can't believe that the government was supporting that.
It's just, dude, what if I
Yeah,
told
that's
you?
a fucked up thing.
What if I told you?
Hold it!
This is
10
like
years
this is
ago.
war crimes.
All the people subjected to this experiment have been living here all this time.
I mean, yes, they could piss, they could shit, they could eat.
Now, we started with just a few people, gradually getting more and more.
I must say that I am afraid of what the answer to this question might be. But where did these people come from?
Oh, kidnapping.
You haven't resorted to abduction by any chance, have you?
I mean, hello, Layton.
I mean, okay, so let's be perfectly clear. Even
Define
though it's
abduction.
morally fucked up, if it's government funded by technicality, it is legal because
It is not legal. You have to have
okay,
it. No, it is not legal.
I meant the fucking this psyop shit to an extent.
I mean, it may be legal for that nation, but there's also the UN. So no, it's
Yeah.
still illegal.
If the UN knows
I
about this,
don't
then
think you
yeah,
can
it's
just
fine,
kidnap
but-
your citizens and put them in some sort of weird social, psychological drug.
You can't continually gas your citizens with mind-altering drugs against their will to fucking aid research in creating more fake news.
Of course not. Every test subject signed a contract with Librarium.
Of course it's contract signed.
A contract to have their memories erased and be used like pawns in a story? I know I didn't sign this.
I'm gonna need to start reading contracts more often, and I don't want to go back to read the ones that I currently have technically signed through means of
The
Yo,
current
I'm good at
inhabitants
this.
of this town have one thing in common.
they love.
They were all dissatisfied with their lives and wanted to start anew,
You know,
forgetting about their mistakes, forsaking unwanted identities.
you know,
Okay.
that's okay.
That makes it like a little less worse.
Yeah.
There are more people like that out there than you might think.
However,
this-
I
this
was
is
not
getting-
one of them, nor did I sign a contract.
Yeah. So that's the part
Okay,
we're probably gonna
so
bring
we
up.
kidnapped a couple people. Jeez, let it go.
'Cause that-
God.
I bet that's where Dark Blog's whole thing comes in. If we're even gonna.
They have all agreed to participate in our research.
Except for me.
But that's insane.
That's life.
It is not as unreasonable as you suggest. We give them a new identity, a chance to start life again. In return, they subject themselves to hypnosis and live in this town as test subjects. In order for this project to be possible, we suppress their memories of the past, including the memory of signing the contract.
That's dicey. Mm.
So ultimately, they are not aware of what is going on.
I couldn't agree more. I've got no idea what's going on at all.
Let me make this clear, Mr. Wright. We do not erase their memories. We suppress them. They will regain their memories of life before Labyrinthia once their contract is over.
So, this place was uninhabited before you started this research 10 years ago?
No, we had to clear out the natives.
You know, I'm
I was
really.
joking.
think-
I was joking. I was joking. I was joking.
And you've managed to keep everyone in a state of hypnosis for 10 years straight?
I'm thinking about something that's really funny, but I don't want to bring it up until way later this year.
Can you really
put
hypnotize
a
someone for that long? I mean, 10 years is one heck of a long time.
And also that.
Good God.
I don't.
It was achieved through the distribution of the story during the parades. The ink vapors have a powerful effect, but it wouldn't last 10 years, of course.
No.
With each parade, the effect has renewed. That's why the parades took place at regular intervals.
That must be stressful.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was the true purpose of that event.
That's fucked.
Brother.
British government funding this system.
I have been born and raised here. It was a poor, small town with no industry to speak of that had fallen behind the times. Ever since I was a child, I had one friend that was especially close to me.
The alchemist.
He was a bright boy, curious about the world. His name was Newton Belduke.
Man called that shit.
Sir Newton Beldu. The alchemist!
Oh, that guy.
This is gonna get tragic.
So they were childhood friends. The plot thickens.
And they were roommates.
Ooh.
He had always been interested in the unique natural features of this land. There was really nothing here, but to us, this area was an exciting place worth exploring. And one day, we made an astonishing discovery on the outskirts of the town. We stumbled upon the entrance to the underground caverns, leading to the colossal ruins.
Whoa, look at that, Newton! This is so amazing!
Oh my god.
And this strange writing, I've never seen anything like it before!
Well, look at them.
Yeah, little tiny boys.
We found ancient writings in the ruins. Newton managed to count some of them. According to our findings, a highly advanced culture had existed in the land where our little town was built. Some great calamity had befallen the natives, and they migrated elsewhere. They believed that plants and water in that area were cursed by an entity they called the Great Witch Bazella.
Oh, that's what the name comes up.
The natives sealed the curse within the ruins and left in search of a new home. That is all that we managed to decipher.
Bazella's curse.
It was sealed in the ruins, you say? Would that be the Bell of Ruin?
Here we go.
I hate you.
This experiment was sponsored by Taco Bell, by the way.
The Bell of Ruin.
I can go
No
for
wonder.
3.
No wonder it ruins. No wonder it runs every source of nutrition in the world of Demolition Man.
That's the bell from the bell tower. I wonder why it's got an ominous name like that.
I'm still gonna answer that.
But regrettably, we couldn't get any further information from the writings at that time. Needless to say, Newton and I were very excited by the discovery.
I knew it! This place is special. It has some kind of mysterious power. If we could find out what it is, our humble town would become famous. You know what? I'm going to do that. I will unravel the mystery of this place.
And so, Newton began studying the indigenous plants and substances dissolved in the groundwater. On the other hand, I studied economics and management at the University in London. I dreamed of bringing prosperity to this poor, forgotten town. I wanted to change it for the better with my own hands. Instead, I chose to enslave literally everyone that lived here.
You know, this reminds me of Xandar.
Yeah, right?
He had literally the self-righteous ideals that are very clearly evil, and you know, everybody called him out on that shit. And well, let's just say he died as he lived. Piece of shit.
Meanwhile, Newton had succeeded at extracting a new anesthetic from the local plants.
What was that the anesthetic which led to the foundation of Librarium?
Yes, it was a huge success for Librarium Inc. And before we knew it, we were making a fortune. We wanted the whole world to hear about our hometown. Alas, fate was not kind to us, as we never realized that dream.
Damn it.
Dream that I'm thinking about. There we go. Everyone in our town had died. All the townspeople perished.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
Huh.
Just what on earth happened to them?
Oh no.
That does not matter anymore.
Okay.
We purchased the environs of our town, the mountains,
Night
the
Omega.
lakes, the plains,
Night Omega.
everything. Then, 10 years ago, having received financial support from the government, we started Project Labyrinthia. It was a much smaller in the beginning. It started as no more than a village. Over the course of 10 years, it slowly grew into a town. The population increased as well.
More people were signing the contract with Librarium, slowly increasing the number of inhabitants, correct?
Yes. They would sign the contract, be hypnotized and assigned a role, then be introduced into the world of the story. I have spoken at length. Thank you for patiently listening to my tale. Bezella is the name of a witch from an ancient legend that we read about in the ruins. It is a fictional character. She does not exist.
But then magic and witches?
Magic is just an illusion, and there are no witches.
Alright, so it's all fake. That doesn't make it much better. Why did you write a story where people get killed with magic and witches are thrown into the fire?
Yeah, like, what the fuck was up with that?
You could have made it a peaceful, pleasant world where everyone will be happy.
No, that was not possible.
But why?
I'm guessing.
This is a research facility, after all. They're researching ways to completely control human beings.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just
fair
throwing
enough.
that into the aether, are we? Holy
Yeah, by the way,
shit,
we're
dude.
just, we are just the villains.
We are
By the way,
just...
we're fucking evil.
I mean, we didn't used to be evil, technically, but we are now, so...
Test subjects need to be exposed to extreme situations, so we decided on a fantasy setting.
That might be the funniest, like reasoning. Is like, why didn't you make him evil? He's so nice. Oh, because we're evil.
We're all really big Dungeons and Dragons nerds. We thought it would be fun.
Unrelated, because it is...
We wanted to have government funding if we didn't do evil. Well, fuck me, alright.
We wouldn't have gotten funding from the government otherwise.
Jesus.
In other words, we're running a business.
We don't have time for people to be nice. But just what instructions do you give to the people you hypnotize? You don't give each of them a full set of memories of their whole fictional life, do you?
No, it's much more simple than that. We only give them one or two pieces of information.
The brain does the rest.
The first one, that they were born in this town, and the second was their new occupation. Then they fill in the gaps themselves, without being aware of it.
The human mind
The
is bad.
human mind requires a consistent story of one's life,
It is fucking... It's insane.
which means, of course, that no Labyrinthian has memories from earlier than 10 years ago. No one has any memories from before they came to Labyrinthia.
What are you saying? They all want me to die. I am who I am.
Well, can you remember your childhood? I can't. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh wait, I can't recall my own mom's face.
As you can hear, no one could remember their real past. There are no exceptions.
Huh. Wait a second. No exceptions.
Yeah,
That's
you're an
a lot.
exception.
I smell a contradiction here.
Wait a minute, this government psyop ain't fooling me.
Ah, it seems Mr. Wright too has noticed it now.
What are you talking about, Layton?
Mr. Cantabella, you've just testified that not a single citizen of this town remembers anything from more than 10 years ago.
Yes, as that is the truth.
Now, that's a strange assertion, especially coming from you.
What? What do you mean?
There is one person in this town who remembers what happened more than 10 years ago.
I'm gonna put my bow back. I'll be right back.
I know who it is, but I'm still saving. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's Bazella.
Or
mean-
literally him. I mean, I presume it is besides him.
That cannot be. It is impossible. They must be merely imagining things now.
Unless you're talking about your own daughter, she's crazy.
Mr. Wright, please enlighten us all. Who is this person that remembers their past?
Take that!
Precisely, Mr. Wright. That person is none other than Espella Cantabella.
Hey, Mama Ghana.
What? That's impossible.
It's true, Dad. I remember it clearly, as if it happened yesterday. The legendary fire.
No, that's impossible. That's just your imagination, Espella.
No, it's not. I couldn't remember it before, but it all came back to me because I'm Bazella.
No. Espella, there are no witches. That fire, it was just a bad dream.
The Inquisition would like to call Espella Cantabella to testify. What? Regardless of whether Miss Cantabella is Bazella or not, her memories may contain valuable clues.
Man, the rhyming is killing me.
Yes, that may be so.
No, wait. I don't agree to this. This trial is over, Your Honor.
Objection.
You seem to be forgetting something, Mr. Cantabella. Your story has ended. You are no longer in control.
That's not really true, though. Alright.
You're merely one of the characters. And this is also why we will not cease in seeking the truth until we find it. Defense, what is your opinion on this clusterfuck?
Espella keeps insisting that she's the witch Bazella. As her attorney, I should refuse to let her speak to the court. But what's really important now is finding the truth, just as Layton said. There's only one way to proceed with this trial. And that's by questioning Miss Cantabella about her memories.
In that case, the court summons Espella Cantabella as a witness.
Attendants! Bring the accused to the witness stand!
Now we got the plot out of the
Honestly,
way.
if I was
Time
one of
to
the people
redeem.
that worked here, I'd be like, I'm not gonna do anything anymore. What do you mean? My
So-
entire life has been a
How
lie.
about you
I just
fucking not?
How about you fucking not?
Then he just rings a bell and everyone passes out.
Oh my god.
Now, witness, testify about your memories of the legendary fire.
Yes, my lord.
Bye-bye.
Did you not read the company policy that defines you as company property?
Jesus Christ. I was just a little girl then. It happened during the annual fire festival. Everyone was gathered in the town square for the fire festival, and I was watching them from the bell tower. The great witch Bazilla awoke within me and brought calamity upon the town. An enormous fire dragon appeared. I was trembling with fear, terrified by what I had summoned.
Witness, what you have just told us wasn't a bad dream or a fairy tale, but what you actually experienced?
Yes, it was. Like I have already said. I remember it very clearly. The heat from the fire, the smell of smoke.
Espera, what are you talking about?
It seems Layton knows, and I'm really scared because he's not happy. Oh no.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
I don't think I like it. Thank you, Your Honor. Was there really a huge fire that destroyed the town? What about Bazella? Is she even real? The answers are in Ispella's testimony. Alright. So, now the question becomes this. For you guys, it's already 10 o'clock. Did you want to continue for a little bit more? Or did you want to call it here?
How much more we got left? If it's like an hour left, it's like, let's just go for it, man.
I think it's.
I guess the better
pretty
question is,
close.
how much longer do you guys want to go?
That depends on how much of the game is left, you know? Like, if we're just like an hour or so from like beating it, I'm like, fuck,
Well,
let's
we
just
don't
do it.
know. That's why I'm asking. How much longer are you willing to go if you want to continue tonight?
I guess like maybe an hour or so is fine with me.
Yeah.
Hunter?
I mean, this is the
Yeah.
epilogue.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got, I don't know, we've got a couple of cross-examinations left. We'd probably be here about an hour and a half, I'd say.
I'm just saying, it'd be silly if we stop now and then we play it next time and there's like an hour left and they're like, oh, well.
There's a lot of unanswered questions though, but you will do one more hour and see where we're at.
Hold it!
Can you tell me more about that fire dragon? 'Cause that seems to be the important part.
That being said, I do need to tell myself off because fuck.
That monstrous image is still so vivid. It looks just like the one that attacked Dad this evening. I've done something terrible again.
Then you are sure that the fire dragon you saw more than 10 years ago and the one summoned this evening were exactly the same?
Yes, they were definitely the same.
Okay.
Something is a little sussy here.
Little sussy baka.
I guess I picked right. Is something wrong, Cantabella?
It's impossible. There's no such thing as magic.
You never believed me, Dad. I don't know why you have to be like this. There was a time when things were different.
Espera, what are you saying?
Look at them! It's like a common argument between a teenager and a parent. Mr. Cantabella created this town. He knows better than anyone else that there is no magic here.
Miss Cantabella.
Layton knows a lot more. I'm so upset. Yes.
Would you mind giving us more details about what you saw?
Could I borrow a sheet of parchment and a pencil? I think it'll be better if I draw it.
Your request shall be granted.
It better be fucking granted.
Bring parchment and a pencil for the witness immediately.
Oh, she really good.
Damn. It's like a fucking tattoo design. Holy shit.
Yeah, man, put that on. This is it. This is the fire dragon that I saw that night. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it was real.
I must say.
Your art's pretty good. Well done.
Yeah, right? It does closely resemble the supposedly magical creature we witnessed this evening.
It does indeed. This drawing shall be added to evidence.
Sweet! The sketch of the fire dragon is spell us on our childhood. Man, it always reminds me of... It goes back to the Edgeworth thing with the gun, man, right? Like, you swear you've seen something, but it's not really it.
Yeah, right.
That's the same.
This is a farce.
This is just a giant DL6 incident. 2 extra Boogaloo ate it. You okay, buddy? You sure you want to do this? Because you sound really unsure.
I looked up videos. We got a bit.
Oh, we do.
What
We
happened
do.
over a decade ago? Was the town really destroyed by a fire dragon?
Discovering the truth about the dragon shall be our next objective.
Okay.
Witness, continue the testimony.
Yes, my lord. Okay. So now we have this. Wow. Okay. She's really good at drawing. It just does look like a fire dragon.
It does look like a fur dragon.
I mean, unless it's supposed to look like something different to mimic something else, I don't see it.
I would definitely say that we might need another night this week. We could probably finish it up then.
Damn.
And
bro.
I mean definitively.
What? Send me the fucking thing that you're looking at, Hunter.
So,
I'm curious.
Brooklyn, Hotel.
You have a timestamp?
I don't have a timestamp. I can't really look, but all I know is that we're on this video.
Right. Mr. Cantabella wrote this town's story, right?
One of 4.
Oh, yeah. So he's the author, and he's saying that Bozella doesn't exist. That's right. If that's the case, then there's no point to this whole trial. We know that, but that's not enough to end it. But why? The professor has taken on the role of Inquisitor in this trial in order to get Mr. Cantabella to testify. He wants to get to the bottom of this mystery. And learn the whole truth. Besides, I think this will be in Ispella's best interest, too. I trust the professor's judgment on this, so I'll carry on with the cross-examination. Well, I trust you, Nick. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Okay, so... something about this fire dragon sketch is important, and I have to put it somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know where to press this at, dude.
Oh. No, wait. That's
Maybe this? Do you remember casting a spell? Yeah, okay, that would be the start of a good question. I cannot remember. Hang on. You look upset, Mr. Cantabella. Did you get your daughter to do something?
Pardon me. Did you want something?
I'd like to know what you think about Espella's last statement.
My opinion about all of this has not changed since last time. It's all just a dream. Listen to me, Espella. You are not Vizela. There was no legendary fire.
Dad, you have no idea how much I want to believe you, but I just can't. I remember what I saw and how it felt. The heat, the smoke.
Magic does not exist. It belongs in fairy tales. There are no dragons either.
Isabella seems certain that she saw a fire dragon at that time. However, as long as we do not have any evidence to support or disprove this claim, we can't make any progress.
Hey, sweetie.
Yes, sir.
I've looked a video as to where we are in the story.
Yes, sir.
We have 2.5 hours left.
Boom.
I think that could demonstrate that the fire dragon Espella saw as a child was real.
So maybe we do this next time.
I think maybe so.
Ugh. Like I'm gonna remember this fucking testimony? Are you kidding me? That's why I asked!
Well.
That's why I asked!
Oh, no one gave an answer. How much time we had left?
I didn't realize
Well,
how much time was left, okay?
well now y'all are beat. We could just do, like, this testimony then.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if need be, one of us, Hunter, can watch the VOD and see what happened last time.
See, here's the problem. Hunter was looking at a YouTube video, and I was looking at the walkthrough. I'm looking at the walkthrough page, and I see, oh, we have like 3 cross-examinations left. That's no time at all.
The thing about a walkthrough page is that it omits all the in-betweens.
Yeah, I noticed. He gives me the video and actually a playlist of like 1 of 3 ending parts, and they're all like 40 or 50 minutes. The last part's like an hour by itself. It's like, oh, fuck.
But next time is definitive.
This fucking game, dude.
Your Honor,
What is it, Defender?
the defense will present evidence.
Evidence? I suppose you mean evidence that will prove that my daughter's memories of the dragon amount to nothing more than a wild imagination?
On the contrary, I'm pretty positive Espella did see the dragon.
What? I thought you had more sense in you.
Get to that. That's the fun part.
Well, aren't we all curious about what the defense has got to show us?
Thank you. Thank you, Great-Grandpa.
Present evidence that proves a dragon appeared in this town over 10 years ago.
All I'm gonna say is the dragon sketch itself.
The real twist was there actually is magic.
I mean, there wouldn't be
Take that!
there wouldn't be a drawing unless there was something to base it on.
It is, of course, Espella's drawing of the dragon. It's impossible to draw a dragon with so much detail unless you've actually seen it. You know, that's valid. That's a good point.
I mean, you can't. All right.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Phantom, that's why there's draw Pokemon from memory, my guy. They may know the
it's not
Pokemon,
hard
but tell them
come
to
up with
draw
the
it.
concept of a dragon. People doodle dragons all the time, and they don't fucking exist. So I mean,
A particular dragon, though, that she draws very vividly.
You never met an artist?
I mean, like,
Phantom, if I seen a dragon only once, and I was told to draw it, there's no way I would remember all the features.
Yeah.
That's why can you draw X from memory is a thing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna remember all the features. This bitch, did you see this sketch? This bitch drew everything in detail! From the horns to the tail!
Yeah.
There's literally no way, dude.
It looks very much like the fire dragon we saw this evening. It cannot be a mere coincidence.
You can't possibly use that drawing as evidence.
And why not?
Because you have just drawn the dragon from this evening.
Dad, why don't you believe me? I saw that dragon when I was little.
This town is my creation. I know everything about it, and I assure you there's no magic.
That depends, though. Do you know the thing in the library?
If there is anyone who can tell you what's possible and what is not, it is me, the creator of the Labyrinthia.
Your overconfidence has clouded your judgment and is preventing you from seeing the truth.
What do you mean?
In order to see what is really there, you need to reject biased assumptions and keep your open mind. You are overlooking certain facts precisely because you are the creator of this town.
It's nothing short of insanity.
Magic doesn't exist, and yet Espella says she saw a fire dragon. It seems like a contradiction, but perhaps it is not. Mr. Wright.
Yes. Inhale, my sweet child. Let it out.
Inhale the ink smoke.
So canonically, every time that happens, that's because someone rang a silver bell, right?
Oh no!
Ah, yes!
The solution to this mystery is out there. We just need to find it. Do you suppose you know where it is?
Yeah. It's in the fucking town. Right? It's the thing in the library, right? Oh, wait.
Magic doesn't exist. Espella saw a fire dragon. Where is the evidence that bridges the gap between the two?
The town itself, right? Espella was watching the town burn at that time. She said she saw an enormous fire dragon. Now, if you put the two together, I think her best guess is that the dragon she saw was this town itself.
This town?
She's saying the town was the
In
dragon.
other words, Espella saw a dragon's shape looming over the burning town.
How absurd. That's mere speculation.
I will not dispute that. However, it is entirely possible to test our theory.
Are we really gonna pull out the map and find an outline of the dragon?
What? And how would you go about doing that?
This, and then the shield icon just appears all over the screen. Puzzle 172.
Jesus
It is all quite
Christ.
simple, Mr. Storyteller. We will now go to the belfry.
Oh fuck.
Maybe we'll find that fire dragon there.
All the court and gallery, please present yourself to the belfry. Watch your step, it's quite muddy.
Okay, that's a good time.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, he's gonna do a recounting thing anyway, so I would say here.
That's
Yeah.
perfect time.
Yes. I was like where it's like, okay, is it that long? Is it like it's epilogue, and then he exposited it and I'm like, I think we're gonna need a little more than an hour.
Yeah, I'm,
And then
I'm,
I-
I'm
and then I
very annoyed
checked-
that the last page of this fucking game is just like 3 cross-examinations and like 2.5 hours of bullshit.
It's a visual novel.
So are the other games!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait until Spirit of Justice, boyo. You ain't ready for that fucking case. That's gonna take months.
Oh god.
That fucking case makes Rise from the Ashes look tame by comparison with how long it is.
Oh god.
And that's not an exaggeration. It is categorized as the longest case in the franchise.
Longer than swimming, anyone?
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
Prepare yourself.
Alright. We will end this next week.
Do you want to do it next week or sooner than that?
I don't think we'll be able to do it this week.
No.
No, I'm gonna be busy with work and my own streams.
Okay, so everybody. I guess everybody's okay.
No, we've unfortunately, we have to suffer again.
It'll be the last time,
We said-
definitively.
We said that the last time.
I know, but that was
Said it
before.
the last fucking several times.
Tomato for sure.
I even said before Apollo came out that if Apollo came out before we finished this, we dropped this, and somehow we're still here.
It's fine. We can at least jump straight into Apollo. So,
Well, depends on how much. I mean, I guess that'll be a question for another day. Next
I love
week.
it how we say Apollo, even though it's not called Apollo.
It's not, but it's part of the Apollo trilogy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never considered it being an Apollo trilogy. Considering Spirit of Justice, but didn't get that far, so I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Alright. Next week.
Definitively.
I'll believe you.
It is definitive. I have looked up times. And if not, we will just do the same thing again. Where we extend.
No problem. Proceed. Alright. Tomorrow, we'll do Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Also Thursday. Friday, Raid should still be a go. Destiny said she might be late or she might be on time. Either way, Raid will still happen Friday. Then that's the end of the week. So thank you guys for coming out. I do appreciate it.
Bye.
Next week will
everyone.
be the last time we'll see Layton versus Wright, according to these two gentlemen.
Yes.
And that's it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, I will see you when I see you. Have a good one. Be safe, and I will see you later. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good luck. Have Batman.